In this video, I want to share with you everything you need to know about the nipple drinkers. This is a nipple drinker, and the video is starting right now. There are different types of drinkers. We have the regular this, we have this, we also have this, and you can use one that is local. You can just get a plate that can contain water, keep it for the best to drink from it, provided that they don't spill the water or defecate inside. And then we'll have the nipple drinkers. And quickly I want to show you how the nipple drinker works. The nipple drinker taps water from the overhead tank into the poultry house and then shares it inside the pipes, and then the best drink is just like an automated stuff. For instance, this is the closest overhead tank to this pen house. Now there is a pipe connected and the pipe is buried under the ground and then brought into this poultry house. Here is the place the pipe entry, the entry point. From here, this pipe goes up and then water from the tank enters this black butter. Note, there is a control knob here. You can always on it for water to enter continuously into this place, or off it. There are situations where you need to off it, especially when there is medication. You don't want water to keep entering because medication is dependent on the quantity of water used in mixing it. Now from this black butter, the water also moves into this transparent butter, and then from there the water enters the pipe and then circulates all over the pipes. For here now we have three lines of pipe. Although we can still make it more, there is room for more. You can always fix pipe here. It's locked now, and also over here we can also do the same, fix another pipe. Although we do this mainly when we are brooding them inside this pen house. We brood them within this small confinement. This small confinement from here, and then we'll add more pipe for them to drink. Now these birds are 39 days old today. They are due for market. We'll be sending them to the market tomorrow. These birds are 600 and these broilers are 605 in number. And currently they consume this black butter 4 times in a day. This black butter contains 120 liters. This is the 100-liter mark. And then here, this pot is the exact 120 liters. The calibrations are inside, like 1 liter, 2 liter, 3 liter, up to 120 liters. I would have loved to climb in to show you, but cameras are costly right now. But let me show you what's inside the black butter. Inside the black butter we have a floater. This is what a floater looks like. What the floater does is to regulate the amount of water that comes in. In a situation where we are allowing water to constantly flow in from the overhead tank into this place, the floater will make sure that the water will never exceed the limit we set it. Now this is a floater here. The floater has a knob that you can adjust to increase the amount of water it can allow to come in and stay in it, or you can reduce it. I know this is not a new thing to you because it's normally seen in all the WC toilets, water system toilets. And this is how the floater works. When the water is entering, once it gets to a particular limit that you set it, let me say like this, let me raise it a little bit higher. You see the water stops entering. Let me raise it again. The water has stopped because it has gotten to the point where we want. Once it reaches this point, it should stop. But for now, the birds are constantly drinking water. And the more they are drinking water, the water inside here is going down, entering into the pipe. So the more as it's entering into the pipe, more water is being discharged from here to this place. That's basically how the nipple drinker system works. Now there are a lot of questions about the nipple drinker systems. Okay, in the pipes, these are the pipes. Over here we use angle pipe to support our pipe because normally pipe of this length will have to sag. These birds are heavy. If they jump on top of the pipe, there is every possibility that the pipe will break. So this angle pipe here is kind of thick. It helps us, we use it to hold the pipes together, like safety to the pipe. And whenever the birds perch on it, the pipe containing the water is not at any risk for any reason. So this how the nipple works. Let me come over here that we'll have birds that are okay. I think I've scared them. This is how it works. When the bird taps its beak here, you see water comes out. Whenever they tap, water comes out. And the good thing is that our nipple drinker comes with a cup. The remnant of the water that we are meant to hit the ground will enter the cup for another bird to drink from. For instance, this one here. The two of them are tapping, and then the one in the cup, the other one is drinking from it instead of joining them to tap. And also over here, the same thing. So if you have a nipple drinker that does not have cup, it's not actually good because you will constantly be wetting your poultry house. And the good thing about these nipple drinkers are it helps you prevent spread of diseases. Because poultry, once there is a disease in the pen house, it's very, very easy for the disease to circulate, and it circulates easily from the water. Imagine a bird has coccidiosis and it defecates inside the water, others consume the same water, coccidiosis spreads. But in this nipple drinker, assuming there is coccidiosis outbreak, no bird is going to defecate inside the water because the water is confined and concealed. They only see what they peck to come out. And another good thing about the nipple drinker is it saves costs, it saves energy. For us over here, our birds are drinking 120 liters times 4 in a day currently. Imagine that we are using the normal drinker and we are bringing it in all the time to replace water, Certainly, energy will be draining. The work will be so cumbersome, and if you happen to do it effectively, you work tirelessly throughout the day. But with the aid of the nipple drinker, we don't bother again for the water they drink throughout the day. What we just do is to come check if the water has finished, we refill, and if there is medication, we mix the medication and free it for them to drink. Another question that people do ask is, how do these birds learn how to drink? How do you teach them how to use a nipple drinker? It just comes naturally. Birds are inquisitive animals. Many animals are inquisitive. Birds are one of them. When they come in on the first day and they see the nipple drinker, to them what they are seeing is a play toy. They tend to go closer to play with it and they peg their mouth on this place. They peg their mouth here, only to notice that water enters their mouth. And when they do this like constantly 2 or 3 times, they will know that this play toy is just our main source of water, and naturally that's where they will be coming for their water. For now, if I bring in a normal drinker for them to drink from, it will take them time to adapt to it because they are used to the nipple. How do you manage the nipple drinker system? Let me get one and show you something. There are times when the nipple drinkers block for some reasons being the medications that have been mixed inside. The medication at times tends to clog together and block the nipple that's inside here, and water will not be able to come out. So one of the daily activities we do for these nipple drinkers is in the morning we clean the cups of the nipple, because certainly they kick sawdust in, so we clean it. After cleaning it, the next thing we do is to tap all the nipples to make sure that water is coming out. In a case that water is not coming out, what we do is to open it. This is how to open it. If you check closely here, you see that it has a hook over here, and this one slides on the hook to lock itself. So to open it is just to turn it either clockwise or anti-clockwise, and then when we open it, for anyone that is blocked, we'll bring it down. And if actually it was clogged by anything, the moment you bring it out, that thing will flow down and pour out. There are situations where things clog, especially when you give them medications that are dry, medications that are not watery. Like some of these medications come in powdery form. When you dissolve it and you don't dissolve it well and you release it to the birds, most times some of the remnants tend to clog this. So daily what we'll do is to clean here the cups of the nipple. This is a cup that prevents water from hitting the ground directly, and also during the nipple check on a daily basis, if we notice anyone is clogged, we just simply open it and allow what's blocking it to flow out, and then we'll close it back. And then once in a while, after we've cleared a particular batch, we wash the inside of the nipple, inside of the pipe. Not that we'll do it manually. We use chemical called isochlor. Isochlor is a water treatment chemical. We just put it in the black butter, allow it to enter the pipe and soak. Since there is no bird drinking it, that means the water is not going out. I will probably leave it overnight. When you leave it overnight, the next day we'll just allow it to flow out. Isochlor is a water treatment chemical, but when you put a high dose, it helps you clean the pipes. Although it becomes toxic, that's why we do it exactly when there is no bed here. And also, one of the daily activities we do, especially when we give them medication and they are done taking the medication but we still have water remaining, is to discharge the remaining water. And this is the control area for that. This is the control area here. When I open this now, water upon the floor. So before I do anything that has to do with discharging water from the poultry house, I'll first of all connect a pipe here. Let me just show you. For instance, you see, I've offed it. But anytime I want to discharge water, this is just for illustration purpose. That's why I allow the water to flow. But anytime I want to discharge water, we normally plug a pipe here and then channel it out. There is a little hole there. We channel the pipe out and then release it for the water in the nipple within the butter, everything to go out. The next question people ask about the nipple drinker is how high or how low should you level it for the best to drink from? And the best way to describe it is this. Look at this bird that is currently drinking. I position it to somehow be just at the level of their head so that they will always raise their head to drink from it. Instead of bending down, they are raising their head to drink. They feel more comfortable drinking this way. Another question is also how much is nipple drinker? Well, this particular answer is relative. It depends on your location. Some places have this cheaper. If you can get this from China, it's way cheaper. You'll be getting it way low. But when you are buying it from a reseller, a wholesaler, I don't know actually how much they sell it in your own location. So you have to just do the due diligence to go check it out. But it might seem expensive to you for the start. But if you check the effectiveness, you see that you've saved cost, you saved energy on the long run. Can you install this nipple drinker yourself? It depends. If you are good with technicalities of plumbing, you can do it yourself. It's just a simple plumbing stuff. But not all plumbers can do it. I don't know. If you have a plumber that can do this, something of this nature, getting water from outside to discharge inside here, arranging the floater system into this and then into the pipe, then the plumber can run it. But there is a little precision in doing this because the amount of hole you make in the pipe is precise. If I remove this, you will see the hole. The hole is precise, so you don't need to make too much of it. Let me just try to open this. Let's see what we can see, because this thing is properly tight here, which might be hard for me to do. So let me just open one. The hole is not much. This is not clear right now. If you look close, you see the hole is not much, so you don't need to make too much hole. That's why you need someone who is used to doing this kind of thing. Or maybe you just call a plumber. You can always call a plumber, buy a few nipples and then get just a short pipe to do trial and error. Make the hole and then check. From there you know how much hole you'll be making constantly on all of them. That's why sometimes you need an expert to do it. But a good plumber, having seen how the nipple system works and having the materials available, can help you install a nipple drinker. That's it for this video, guys. To receive our constant weekly emails on how to run poultry farm effectively for profit, please feel free to check the description of this video or the first comment section. Just click the link and sign up. It's for free. I'll be sending you mails, if possible SMSs, depending on your country anyway. But if you're in Nigeria, you're certain I'll be sending SMS. But no matter where you are worldwide, I'll be sending email. If you are new to this channel, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. And if you have any question, feel free to drop it in the comment section. That's it for this video, guys. See you next time.